Hello. Hello, everyone. It's great being able to share the screen with you here on United by Ink. For those who don't know, United by Ink is a dream baby of Sapna Shivani Kekre, who wanted to give the writer community a platform where they could perform and learn as well. So I would just like to say a thank you to her for giving us this platform where we can meet today. And I, like a lot of others, have been introduced to United by Ink by Shyam Sundar Sharma ji, who promotes and encourages poets and writers to come forward and share their art with the world. So thank you, Shyam Sharma ji, as well. A big welcome to all of you who have joined in to listen to us, to hear us today. We have an audience from all over India, from Malaysia, from the Philippines, and other places as well. So thank you so much for being here to encourage all of us. As Robert Frost said, poetry is when emotion has found its thought and when that thought has found words. Today, joining me, we have Saraswati Poswal, Mildred DJ Par, and Lakshmi Gopal, who are going to share their emotions and thoughts as well. So welcome everybody, Saraswati, Mildred, and Lakshmi ji, to today's UBI session. We're going to open today's session with poetess Saraswati Poswal. Saraswati is a multilingual writer. She writes in English, Hindi, and Punjabi. And she writes on love, life, nature, society. She has written over 2,000 poems and has participated in over 200 anthologies, both national and international. You can find her books, Musing Showers, Placid of Sanguine, on Amazon. She's also part of the anthology that you can find on Amazon called Pebbles, Crystals of Feelings, which is a compilation of 100 poets. So she's won many writing contests as well. So over to you, Saraswati ji.
Good morning, good evening, namaskar, sat sri akal, adab, salam. How are you all? Hope you all are fine.
Yes, we are.
Thank you first of all, Ma'am Sunita ji, for giving this opportunity to me, and Shyam Sundar sir and Sapna ma'am. I'm always delighted and pleasurable to you always to give this opportunity to me. So I'll not take much time. I'll begin with one of my poems. The title of my poem is Love. Love needs no boundaries. Love needs no boundaries. It cannot be imprisoned or set in bars. Love needs no boundaries. It cannot be imprisoned or set in bars. It spreads beyond all. It spreads beyond all like the sun rays crashing, like the sun rays crashing and the waves splashing. The blossoms, how they bloom. There is no limit of loving. I wish everybody love one another. Love is inside the soul. It's not a goal as well. But yes, love is whole. The way they love themselves and the way they love themselves and the way they want to be loved. There is no limit, no criteria, no boundaries for the power of love and being loved. It always cracks and peers beyond all the state of mind. It is a state of energy which can dwell in every state and every stage and helps in creating the better world. Love is ethereal. Have seen the water? Have you seen the water bond in the boundaries? Have you seen the water bond in the boundaries? Have you noticed the land not being fructive in the boundaries? Have you noticed the land not being fructive in the boundaries? Have you ever seen air being imprisoned? Water touches every hand, land touches every feet, breeze touches every heart. They walk beyond all the creeds, same as the love walks beyond all the hearts. This was my first poem, and I would like to
Yeah,
share my
that's really, really beautiful, Saraswati. It's so true, you know, love indeed does not have boundaries and nothing can contain love. It reminds me of what the poet Rumi wrote when he said, your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. Yeah. Isn't that it, right? Yeah. It reminded me of that.
Thank you. Do you have a time? Can I
Yes, you
share
do. You do. Please share your second poem.
one of my favorite poems? This is Trees. Tall trees, standing collected with the longing arms. Tall trees, standing collected with the longing arms, welcoming the shining stars, light traveling from all the canopies. Passers by these paths synchronizes these ancient cluster of trees. Have you have you seen many unprecedented seasons, colors of skies with the unconventional collaboration of stars and celebrations, felicitating with the showers of moon, light and sun, serving with smile. They stood like warriors in the floods and thunders, enjoying the showers of rain, winds blowing crisscross to these fringes around. Echo of heart can also be heard. Many distinct species served here with the shelter.
That was nice.
Longing.
Yeah, that was very beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
love the visualization, no? They're indeed warriors. They're guarding our world, giving us life, sheltering us as well. Yeah, what would we do without trees?
Tiny species, they are getting the space and being pampered with the shelter, all the birds.
We need to treasure them more now.
Thank you.
Yeah. Going on to our next poet and writer, Lakshmi Gopal. She writes poetry in English and Hindi, and her poetry book, Hidden in Her Heart, which was written under the 21-day writing challenge, is being published by WritersGram and can be found on Amazon. Lakshmi is currently pursuing public policy from GGI and also working in the non-profit sector. Lakshmi, this is something that helps you prepare for jobs within government affairs, environmental affairs, and other functional areas, isn't it?
Yeah. So the thing is, many UPSC aspirants who are not able to make it, which happens a lot in our country, and they try and try and try. And they do. So GGI is something where many people who could not make it at UPSC try to make it as a master's in public policy. And they work in different domains in not-profit, with government, and try to make a difference in the world.
Okay. I can see in a lot of your poems that I have read through that even that your poems reflect this desire to serve and to bring about a positive change in the world. Yeah. So over to you.
Thank you so much, Sunita ji. So the first poetry that I have for everyone is about heroes. Since I was a child, I liked stories. I found solace in them. I read them again and again every day, creating a world where I had no fear. It was easy to be with them, for it was a home where no harm can come. For with every story came a hero who fought the villains and set everything right in the world. The heroes for a very long time were real. They were everywhere around me. They were collected in the form of toys, stickers, posters. I believed. I believed that they will protect me from all the evil in the world. I believed that one day I will see them for they are real. With age, the stories I read changed. In magical spells and mystical worlds, I sought shelter. I believed in them as they had the power to fight the evil. I believed then that magic alone could change the world. Then I grew old. I learned about fiction and all the heroes turned into dust. The world I built shattered around me. The stories turned out to be a mere fragment of imagination. The hope for good no longer rested in me. I put down my weapons and surrendered to the reality around me. Then I grew older. I fought the battles of black and white only to learn that gray is also a choice. I fought the inner demons within me and reasoned that people have reasons to be mean. Home turned out to be a place where people are always on your side. I learned that stories of war and heroes existed. I learned that people needed hope to rise and courage to fight. I understood with time that villains were in fact the mystery of the mind, and the antidote to them could also be found. The battles, cries, and unending agony of mankind turned out to be the true reason for wars, and saw heroes every time I saw them through their eyes. I realize in the end, all we ever want is some love, joy, smile, and maybe to lend someone a helping hand. As I now weave stories with heroes of my everyday life, I realize everyone needs a hope. Everyone needs a chance. Everyone is a hero. All they need is a reason for they can rise.
Wow, that was lovely. And so true. We are our own demons and we are our own heroes.
True, true,
Actually,
very
it
true.
says no one is going to come to save you. You
Yeah,
have to
true.
save yourself. And if you want to save others, you need to save yourself first. So, Lakshmi, I'll ask you to read your next poem as well.
Sure. The second poem is I Am. In this world with a billion people, I live. A name I have like many millions do. I am just like another, yet so different. I only wish people could see me like I do. In this big world, I see the mountains touch the sky, the ocean that accepts the water of every river, lake, and rain, the million trees that grow in this earth, and a forest that lets its people reside. In them, I find me, someone who belongs but has no home. Yet they let me be, for in their eyes, I am as different as I can be. In the world we know beyond our reach, rest the sun, the moon, and the infinite stars. Like them, there are many, yet they hold no grudge, for each is different, each unique. Within them, I found a place, not a home, but yet a place to stay. They say I am different, for I am much more. In the mighty world exists a universe of the unknown, where resides magic, love, and hope. They thrive in gratitude and live in peace. In kindness and compassion, they make no compromise. They welcomed me with open arms. In them, I found a place, a home to reside. They spoke, I am, but them, for I accept their call. I am like everyone, just different as I am.
That's lovely. So, they say I am different, for I am so much more.
Yeah,
That was a lovely line. And I think it's important that we all realize that, no? But it's not very easy when humans, in the human world, there's only discrimination so much. But
yeah, true.
whereas nature accepts, and in her wisdom, she has created differences so that we all complement each other and have our own destinies to fulfill.
True.
put it together very beautifully. And now I would like to welcome Mildred DJ Parr. Hi, Mildred. Mildred is a passionate international poet who has gained a lot of prestigious awards on most poetic platforms. She has many years of poetry writing and poetry recitations, and this has earned her many interviews and inclusions on several anthologies, magazines, and newspaper publications, both online and offline. Her works have also been translated into many other languages. She used to be a former lecturer in various colleges and universities in the Philippines for almost 20 years. And currently, she teaches literature on subjects like the 21st century, literature, creative writing, and also research. Welcome, Mildred.
Hello. Good evening to everyone. I'm so excited to be here. Hello. Yes. Shall I recite my poem?
Go ahead, Mildred. We'd love to hear you.
The first one is entitled Love and Hope. So let me read on. In life, sometimes it's better to retreat, as life is not truly sweet. It has a series of bitter challenges, sets you off in your security. Oh, what a pity. When you love, it radiates all through life. Your dark and gloomy kind of existence turn bright, so lovely it soon assuages, even if your hands are dirty or simply empty. Besides, better build hope and dreams, so your soul rises above the clouds, sharing your life a glimpse of divinity. For your mobility, better try the cosmic energy. Hope does wonders and brings new energy, make you strong physically and emotionally. You hope for the best in your future. Let it happen. Unfold God's nature. Okay, that's the first. That's the first one. Entitled Love and Hope.
Where
Yes.
God resides,
Okay, so let's
right? As Tom Bordett says, they say a person just needs three things to be truly happy in this world: someone to love, something to do, and something to hope for.
Wow, that's it. That's it. When you hope something bright will come eventually, and when you love, of course, you're expecting and you're giving off good energy also to people. So
Yes.
somehow you are expecting something good to happen soon.
And then the universe gives it to you.
Okay, so shall I move on to my next one?
Please.
Okay, the second one is Diamond in the Rough. Okay, Diamond in the Rough. Real diamonds are definitely tough because they are made through the rough. When a man has been through the fire, all the more he should never retire. Man's real character mostly solidifies as he passes along through adversities. There are really no easy challenges. Life's ordeals are always going to resurface. When life shows you or shows its ugly face, maybe misfortunes or maybe come along your way. Do not even throw white towels in the air. There's no room to give up nor surrender. Struggle if you must, but do not despair. Help will come your way if you only pray. Mark your move. Show it. Pray you, God. For sure, heaven will give you a glorious spot. Sorry.
Yeah, that was nice. That was good. Yeah. And
Oh, God. And we go through difficulties. Yes.
yeah. So that the line especially, do not ever throw white towels in the air.
Yes, do not give up.
It was such a powerful visual. I could just see a million white towels being thrown into the air when people give way to despair. When all it actually needs is to just hang on, and perhaps just use that white towel to wipe off the sweat of your face and carry on again.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was lovely.
Okay. So you're going to be the next one?
I am.
Okay, so I guess I have to introduce you.
Hello.
Okay, so let me introduce our host today. She is Sunita Saldahana, am I correct?
Yes,
Sunita
yes.
Saldahana, a published poet and author. Her books, Who Shall I Be Today, deals with all the nuances of being a woman. A Mother's Heart is a journey of a mother in prose and in poetry, and expresses all the joy, the pride, and the pain of being a mother from the time a child is conceived till they fly the nest as adults. She has also written a fantasy romance called Love and Curses. She runs the Know and Grow Learning Center where she teaches. Wow. Creative writing and communication skills to kids and adults. She also works with parents who want to steal the reading habit in their children. So, everyone, let's welcome Sunita Saldana.
Thank you, Mildred, for that. That's very sweet. Um, since we have World Poetry Day coming on the 21st, and we are all poets, and words are so important to us, I thought I would read this poem first. It's called Words. Words, my life, my love, my constant companion, my comfort, my joy. Words, adding magic to my world, breathing life into feelings, helping me fly. Words, helping me discover hidden facets to myself, defining who I am. Words, defining relationships, giving meaning to life, capturing precious moments. Words, in poems, in songs, in status updates, advice given, all around. Words, hurting, wounding, never letting me forget, never letting go. Words.
Wow.
Thank you.
Nice.
It's like every emotion that we have, there are always words for it, whether it's sad, it's joyous, and they help us heal, right? Um, so the second poem that I'm going to share with you today is called Today I Found Myself Again. As I looked into the mirror, an image stared back at me, a tired, worn out face. I wondered, who could it be? With eyes so dull, no life, no shine, a mouth that was just a weary line, an expression of defeat and pain, weary of being hurt again. I looked at her. Who could it be? And then, with a shock, I realized that the woman was me. Aghast, I looked. This could not be. This is not the person I want to be. When had I ceased to exist? When had I changed to this? For a long time, I was lost, lost in a maze of grief and pain. But today, I found myself again. I was lost in a place so dark, but today, from somewhere deep inside, grew a tiny spark of defiance, a quiet surge of rebellion, a flicker that could have died if I had not quickly grasped it tight. It rebelled against what I had become, No, I couldn't give up without a fight. No, I would claim myself again, get out of this pain and hope again, start to live again. Yes, for a long time, I was lost, lost in a maze of grief and pain. But today I found myself again. Thank you. Thank you so much. And
Lovely.
Plus,
Beautiful poem.
thank you.
very, very beautiful.
And we do have time for a second round. So I would like to ask Saraswati to go with her next poem.
Thank you, Sunita ma'am. It was wonderful poem. Firstly, I would like to say you. It was very nice poem. It was it's going through me. It's going my situation, and you have written those words. So I was feeling very inspired with that poem. Thank you so much for the lovely poem. I enjoyed that poem and inspired me. So I'll not take your time. I'll begin with my poem. The title of my poem is Harmony. Harmony. Laminate your heart with the wrap of love, warmth of hugs. No grudge accumulate. The space of trust. Tranquility is the best reward. Never ever. Tranquility is the best reward. Never ever let dust envelopes summarize or analyze with a symphony of harmony enticed in words. Engulf the sorrows and fear like never exist. To nurture strive, shackles of stubble, women's with gushing, persistence of fortitude, for rendering no culture, knocking with the harmony inside and outside with our united deeds. Over
Harmony.
harmony.
That inner sync.
Thank
That's
you.
so important, no?
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah. And sometimes that's so elusive also. You need to work and find it and just be with it.
Your poetry on words, it was wonderful. Even I have written one poem on words. It was amazing. So it's a small one on harmony. We can keep connected with each other. It's a symbol of love. Hope you like it.
I did. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
Lakshmi, can we have a poem from you?
Sure, yeah. So this poem is titled You. As I write this, I have a big smile on my face, your name on my lips, and your thought in my mind. You who I had heard the name of before I saw your face. You, the person who came in like the winter morning and stayed like a summer haze. You whose name is special because it belongs to you. You who I think of every time, all day. You are everywhere. In the paths I take, I wonder if you would like to take them with me one day. In the words I write, I wonder if you feel the love I have for you. In the letters I send, I wonder if you realize the hope I carry in my heart. In all the little things, I wonder if you know I do them only for you. I know you are more special to me than I am to you. I know I will love you regardless of a promise from you. I know these are just empty words. These words might seem as hollow and dark as a night without light. So I need you to know. I need you to know that these are not just words or feelings of my heart. This is a resolve. A resolve to love and cherish you until the end of time. A resolve to love you with all my heart and admit that this is where I stand. A resolve to be kind and patient as with time my love will reform and reach its shore. You the one I adore. You the one who is as special as the fireflies in a dark night and as beautiful as the first rays of sunshine. You who is as serene as the first shower of rain. You are all I wonder about. And amidst the euphoria of it all, I wonder at our beautiful future. For me and you, for better or for worse, for sooner than for never. You, that is all I am about. I know my love will reach you one day. First your eyes, then your lips, then your heart, and then one day, all of you. Thank you.
Beautiful. I love the,
Wow.
yeah.
Could be that very lucky you. Very lucky you.
Yeah, and please make it flow so beautifully, so visual. You can. It's really beautiful. Yeah, as Mildred said, whoever he is, lucky him.
Thank you.
Mildred, can I
Yes.
get another poem from you, please?
Okay. My third poem is I Have a Dream.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Let me, oh wait. Where is it? Okay, here. I have a dream to see the world a better place where humanity reigns and all are living in peace. Nature and human in a symbiotic relationship, modernization controls, technical innovations grip. I dream of equality into each and every aspect, color, race, gender, religion, and culture with due respect. Honor in every human and dignity for people's lives. Ideal vision to free men from their bondage and strife. I am with a vision, a dream for the future transition, a globalized community bound by deepest harmony, where no heartaches, no sickness, no monstrosities, to grapple the heart of men, nor that of idiosyncrasies. I am full of ambition, my vision into realization. So I'm building my life, work on my personal mission. I know I have no control on the world revolution. So let it be myself, immersed in my own mission. So that's it. I have a dream.
That is a beautiful.
Idealistic, quite idealistic, I know. But I'm working on myself actually. Being a teacher, I do that in my class as much as I can. All those things that I know I can contribute to for the betterment, I do that. Yes.
Lovely. May your dream come true.
Yes.
The world will be a much, much better place because of it. Okay.
So we want to hear from you again.
Okay. Yeah. So this is a poem called Yellow Lights. Okay. Some time back, I had read an article which talks about when you see a yellow light, what do? Do you stop, slow down, or do you just rush so that you can get past before the light turns red? And
Usually we stop for a while before the full stop, a slight stop.
yeah, so but there are some people who just want to go ahead as fast as they can before, so that they don't get stopped at the signal. And it made me wonder. So this is what I wrote about it. It's called Yellow Lights. Speeding through life towards our goals, burning rubber, as they say. And then we come to a yellow light. Will you stop or will you race on? Once more on the road, burning body and brain. As long as the light is green, we rush ahead. Once more, a yellow light telling you to slow down before the red light stops you, before you lose it all. Go slow, take a break, take time to smell the roses or the coffee if you prefer, but take the time. Either ways, you will reach your destination, but now more relaxed, more in control. So pay heed. When life shows you the yellow light, it's only telling you to slow down before the red light stops you. Thank you.
Another beautiful poem.
Thank
Very
you.
beautiful poem. Yeah, lovely signal. Don't break the signal. Enjoy, feel life. It was awesome poem, ma'am.
You
Thank
know,
you.
sorry. I remember my grandmother used to tell me, why are you always in a hurry? You're going to get there in your destination. Why do you always have to worry, you young generation?
Wow.
So it's like what you're saying is like slow down and then before the full stop. So let's have some more time to enjoy whatever we are doing, something like that. Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you. Because so many, I mean, you just look at the corporate world, it's like everybody's rushing, rushing, rushing. And then you just get news that it's just all over for some people. And it's like, it's sad. So this just made me realize that even I need to sometimes take a break and say, stop, stop, stop. Go have a cup of tea, just relax sometimes. Yeah, it's really been a pleasure having all of you here today. Being a pleasure hosting this. We've had wonderful poems. I think we all need to give ourselves a big hand. Clap for yourselves and pat yourselves on the back. That's beautiful. And I'm sure
We enjoyed,
everybody who's listening in
enjoyed it.
and
Mm,
watching this has also enjoyed our poems.
yes.
So yeah, Saraswati, you wanted to say something? I think am I interrupted you?
Yeah, we enjoyed everyone. Everyone was so nice and nice getting this platform and connected with you all and getting to know your ideas, your poetry, and very inspiring. Thank you so much for inviting once again, Sunita ma'am. Thank you. Love you, Mildred Power. See you. Bye bye.
Yes. Good to see you soon.
Enjoy. Lovely,
Yeah.
lovely, lovely.
Yeah, I miss you a lot, Saraswati. I miss you a lot because there were times that I'm adjusting with my life. There has been some life changes. I wasn't able to go through your group. I usually contribute to Saraswati's group. And also Lakshmi, I used to see her in some
Yeah.
in some poetic recitation. And I look forward also because she is very articulate and she had nice concept to bring about. So this evening is I really so enjoy. Thank you very and also you. I love your poems,
Thank you
Sunita.
so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I enjoyed all of your poems as well. So with that, I think we'll bring this evening to an end and hope we get back again very, very often. Thank